Hey everybody, you just got done watching a movie that showed the students having some trouble in an emergency situation because all of the batteries, which we know can store electricity, are starting to run out. And if you're in a big emergency situation like an earthquake or a hurricane, you're not going to have power in your house either. So even if you have rechargeable batteries, they're not going to help you. So we need to come up with some sort of other answer, and that answer is to try and use your own movement as a human being to make the electricity you need. Now you're going to be reading about a number of different ways to possibly do this, but I just wanted to show you a couple. This is a wind-up flashlight, and it's a combination. It's a generator, and the generator charges the rechargeable battery so that you don't need a wall outlet to recharge your batteries. And this pops out. It's a big handle that runs the generator. As the generator runs, it charges up the battery, and then you can get light out of it. And you would never have to worry about running out of light because you could simply just turn it off and turn the crank some more to make some more electricity. Do they work as good as a battery flashlight? They don't, but they work a lot better than no flashlight, and this would be something that you wouldn't have to worry about running out of battery power with, and you could just carry it with you all the time. Now, another version of this is actually not as good as a flashlight, but it's neater in one way. I've got another flashlight that's called a shake flashlight. And the reason I like this better than this is because here you can see those generator parts that we've been talking a lot about. Right there you can see the copper coil. You guess what that thing is right there? If you said magnet, you're absolutely right. And by shaking this, the magnet goes through that copper coil, and as it does that, it generates electricity. And so this is called a shake flashlight, so that you can shake it and make the electricity that you need to operate the light. And so this one actually is not as good of a flashlight because the crank on this makes a much better amount of electricity, generates it faster, but this one's really neat because it shows its generator parts. But the idea of both of these is to use your own movement to make your electricity to charge up a rechargeable battery. And this would be something to be really helpful in emergencies and the like. The other people that this would greatly help is our military men and women, because they have an awful lot of battery-powered things that they carry with them, and batteries not only run out, but they're real heavy. So you're going to go ahead and do a reading, and it's going to come up with a number of different possibilities where we could just use our everyday motion to power up some batteries, which would be really neat because this isn't an everyday motion at all, and this really isn't even an everyday motion. But imagine if you could manage to use your everyday motion like walking to be able to make some power. And that's what the reading is going to come. So, have fun with the reading.